The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosinzia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosinzia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosinzia has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Mosinzia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartradio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. For great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies, makes great gifts year-round. Go to Amazon.com, check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia for Missing, Once, and Wrinkles and more. Also T-shirts, pop sockets, also phone cases and hoodies and more. Amazon.com and check out the Mia Mosinzia store today. Also support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can also buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com, but the MikeWagnerShow.com, and make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific lady who's an author from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with a new book. It's a mystery thriller with an unusual twist, and she overcame steep personal challenges, and just like her lead character, where anything is possible if you have the courage to pursue it. We'll talk more about that. And the new book paints a portrait of a brilliant, troubled young woman struggling to basically remember who she is, and was stabbed, and touches upon various issues like LGBTQ, mental health, addiction, self-help, and more. And this wonderful author is involved in numerous sports, volunteers to read, and holds degrees in criminal justice with honors and more. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Toronto, the amazing author from Toronto and the book Chase the Girl, ladies and gentlemen, the multi-talented Anastasia McIntosh. Anastasia, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's great to have you on board as well, too. You're an author from Toronto with a new book with an unusual twist from pegasuspublishers called Chase the Girl. And we also talk about how you overcome steep personal challenges, just like the lead character. And you also have the new book that paints a portrait of a brilliant, troubled young woman and touch upon a number of issues. And you're also involved in numerous sports. You volunteer to read. You also hold degrees in criminal justice with high honors and more. And before getting all that, Anastasia, tell us how you first got started.
I first got started around 10 years ago when I met a businessman who quickly figured out my strengths and weaknesses, which he deemed were writing. And he actually told me to write a book because he thought I had a good storyline. And I did just that.
Okay. And what was that one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing for the rest of your career?
I think that him just being so motivational and inspirational and had that energy about him, I took his advice because I thought that he had good advice to give. And through his motivation and inspiration, I ended up creating a book and getting it published.
Wow, that's really interesting. And also, who are some of your favorite authors and writers growing up?
Ooh, that's a lot. I love Sylvia Day, Napoleon Hill, Dale Carnegie, a ton of self-help books. And I like that mystery thriller type book.
That's really interesting. And what are some of your self-help books that you recommend to everybody, especially when you realize self-help?
I would say there's a book by Jen Sincero. Actually, she has about 3 books, I think, where she talks about good habits, bad habits, money habits, being successful, what it takes. And because she's got a lot of humor in her books as well, they're actually enjoyable to read while you're learning about certain things that can improve your life and your world.
And also you talked about mystery thrillers as well, too. What are some of your favorite mystery thrillers?
I really do like the book Gone Girl. I think that was a great mystery thriller. And I also like the Gideon Cross series that Sylvia Day wrote about, where, it's more romance oriented, but there is a storyline between the 2 characters that I find pretty fascinating.
And what are some of your other favorite genres you like to read?
I would say my number 1 is the self-help, motivational, inspirational books. And then after comes the romance. And then after that is the thriller.
That's really interesting as well, too. And how about before you became an author, what are some of your favorite books and your memories of first being able to write and everything, especially growing up in Toronto?
I think the most inspirational book out there is Think and Grow Rich by Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill. And I think that book in total inspired a lot of my life and taught me that, just go out there and pursue your dreams and let nothing stop you. And that is one book that I believe everybody should read because it's well written and it does explain a lot of things that, school doesn't teach you, at least in Ontario, Canada, it doesn't teach you. So that would be my top book.
And you also said you've been in school as well, too. You've been involved in a number of sports. You volunteer to read, and you also hold a degree in criminal justice. And what are some of the sports you got involved in?
I was involved in soccer my whole life. However, my favorite sports are snowboarding, badminton, and volleyball. I try to play badminton as much as I can. I try to snowboard as much as I can. However, the pandemic made it a bit challenging to do that. And then volleyball, I try to play every Friday with a team.
That's rather interesting. It's nice to get out as well, too. You also like to read as well, too. So what inspired you to, get out to read, volunteer, and also get involved in sports as well?
I was volunteering at a place where I taught children how to read, and they were young children, I think between the ages of 5 and 8. And I just thought that I don't find that many people read nowadays, which is why I'd like my book to become a movie. So I thought teaching kids to read ages 5 to 8 in the most connective way I could with them, I thought that would be a great opportunity to set their life out in a different way on the right track.
Mm-hmm. And you also think about with the way, they read and everything, it seems like that their attention span is rather short too. And you also hold a degree in criminal justice. And what inspired you to go to school to get into criminal justice?
Yeah, so I've got a 2-year diploma in police foundations, and I have a 4-year degree in criminal justice. Growing up, I was leaning towards being a police officer. However, I narrowed down my area to young persons that I wanted to work with. And I thought, I'd like to make my setting more of a controlled environment, whereas policing is not, in my opinion, a very controlled environment. You're kind of out in the world. So I narrowed down my search to, I want to work with young persons in conflict with the law. And I thought a jail would be a good opportunity because those kids they need the most inspiration and the most help, I believe. So I kind of narrowed it down, and I've been working in young person corrections for 10 years now.
That's really interesting too. And then, what was that point you started segueing into writing a book? During the time you being a police officer and working in corrections.
So I wrote the book 10 years ago, just before I started as a correctional officer in a jail. However, I am working on a second book to Chase the Girl and possibly a third. Basically, anything inspires me. My own imagination, whether I'm driving somewhere and I see something or I hear something or, anything that inspires me, I write it down. And when I get a chance, I look at what I've written and I kind of try and make it all make sense. And hopefully I'll create Chase the Girl number 2.
That's rather fascinating. We'll talk about the first Chasing the Girl in just 1 minute, but first listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia for great books and merchandise and more. Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia. Check it out today. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, themikewagnershow.com. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/the Mike Wagner Show, and make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific lady who's an author from Toronto, Ontario on the Mike Wagner Show with a new book called Chase the Girl, and she'll be doing Chase the Girl 2 very soon. It's a mystery thriller, and more about the book about chasing a girl. You can tell us a bit about it, and also touches upon a number of issues as well.
Okay, so I do touch on a lot of strong issues. I touch on LGBTQ issues. I touch on mental health issues, addictions, abuse throughout my book, where I've tried to mix, my imagination with self-help through a book. So at the beginning of every chapter, there's a little self-help blurb under the title. And then the book goes through a mystery romance thriller where we find out essentially why she's stabbed.
That's rather interesting too. You tie like self-help into all the issues. What are some of the examples of self-help tied into the book?
So like I said, there's a little blurb under each chapter, basically saying messages like never give up, success is one step after defeat, drugs and alcohol aren't good, not to fear failure, things of that nature. And I actually work that into the chapter, and it kind of explains the self-help mixed in with the book at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And also paints a portrait of a brilliant, troubled young woman struggling to remember who she is, stabbed, and everything like that. Maybe just walk us through just a little bit about the character as well too, and just manage to overcome.
Yeah, so Alexia, my main character, she's young and she struggles with her own mental health, her own addictions, getting involved with the wrong men. And basically throughout her journey through sex therapy, deep passion, and the courage to find answers, she sets out to find out the truth of her world, which is articulated through the book.
Mm-hmm. And of course, what can people get from the book?
I think that anybody who's interested in LGBTQ, mental health, addictions, I think that through reading the book, you're going to be entertained through the storyline, but you're also going to learn some self-help techniques throughout the book and put you hopefully in a better mindset at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. And then where can we find the book Chase the Girl at?
It's sold on Pegasuspublishers, Amazon UK, Amazon US, Book Depository. Essentially, if you just type in my name and the title of the book, it's sold through a variety of sites.
Okay. All right. We'll certainly check that out. We'll talk about the sequel, Chase the Girl 2, and what's coming up for Anastasia McIntosh and more. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war-wearing author Mia Molson's The Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with author Anastasia McIntosh of Chase the Girl after this time out.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to the Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with author Anastasia McIntosh of Chase the Girl here on the Mike Wagner Show, and touched upon some issues, and you really fought through a lot of things, and a really good portrait of how you can overcome self-help through a mystery thriller and everything like that, and encourage everybody to go get the book. And tell us more about the book Chase the Girl 2, and what can you expect from you in 2022 and beyond.
In 2022 and beyond, I expect to have Chase the Girl number 2 out because there are unanswered questions in Chase the Girl number 1. It's going to have a bit of a different title, but the unanswered questions, they'll be answered in the second book. And I hope to have that finished by the end of 2022. And at the same time, I also have 4 or 5 producers right now interested in making Chase the Girl a movie. And the reason why I've done that is for people who either can't read or don't like to read. I'd like my storyline to get across through a major motion picture. So if there's any producers out there, other than the 4 or 5 I've already connected with, I'd like to make it a movie and put it out into the world for people who can't read or don't like to read.
That's really interesting. I like that angle, making a movie for those who don't like to read or can't read. That's a very unique one. And I don't know if you mind me asking, what are some of the, the networks to reach out, or maybe some to consider?
So I have a LinkedIn account. It's just my name on LinkedIn. And on Instagram, my name is AMAMZZZ. And you can look me up on there as well. So that would be a way to connect with me, because I do also have certain actors and actresses that I'd like to be in the movie. And that will be articulated to the producers as well. So hopefully moving forward, I can make the book into a movie.
That's really interesting. We're looking forward to that. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
My biggest influence would be the businessman that I met around 10, 11, 12 years ago, who basically showed me that if you want something in life, you have to pursue it and go out and get it, because nobody's going to give it to you. And I think without meeting him and him teaching me that lesson, I wouldn't have written the book in the first place. So he would definitely be my biggest inspiration and motivation. Yes.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
I think the best advice is that success occurs one step after defeat. So if you're in a position where you are currently defeated, don't give up. It's not the end. You just might need to, curve your path a bit or take a different route, or maybe you're going the wrong way, but it occurs one step after defeat. So make sure that when you're defeated, you keep pushing through to become that success story.
Mm-hmm. And that's really good advice as well. Once again, we're with author Anastasia McIntosh of Chase the Girl here on the Mike Wagner Show. Anastasia, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic, learned a lot, and looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date, keep in touch. We'd love to have you back. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact, where can people purchase or check out your book?
Yeah, so you can contact me on LinkedIn or Instagram. My book is available through Pegasus Publishers, Amazon US, Amazon UK, Book Depository. And essentially, if you just type in my name and the title of the book, it'll pop up and you can buy it from a variety of places. And again, my message is success occurs one step after defeat.
And that's a very good piece of advice as well. Once again, Anastasia, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date, keep in touch. We'd love to have you back. We wish you all the best. You've got a great future ahead of you.
Thank you very much. I wish you the best too.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.